Hey you guys, welcome back to Married to Film. Listen, here's part 3. They took it all.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. Gets bigger every time I look at it. Thanks for not heading to the Bahamas with this.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? The right thing. You know where you're going? Am I correct in assuming we're now square? Square.
They're gonna turn that money back in.
So they can say they're innocent. They ain't had the money.
Yeah, they did.
All of it's there.
Good morning.
Oh, it's Mr. McGill. Morning. Come on in.
They don't even know the money gone.
Oh, I love what you've done with the place. Last time I was here, it was, well, not a contender for the cover of Good Housekeeping, that's for sure.
Do you have news about our case?
I do, in fact. But before we get to the nitty-gritty, I think we should chat about your deal.
We told you there will be no deal.
You did, didn't you? However, circumstances have changed.
What circumstances?
To answer that, might I suggest that you go check on that money you insist you didn't take? In the upstairs bathroom, under the sink?
Ooh!
Wait, how could you?
No.
It's gotta be in there somewhere.
What did you do with it?
By it, you mean,
Where is it?
oh, you mean the money. Let me see, it's on its way to the DA's desk, right about now.
What? You thief.
Takes one to know one.
Ah!
How did you take it?
A good magician never reveals his secrets. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
Oh, you don't tell us what to do. You stole from us. We will have you arrested.
Right, sure.
I can see how upset you are, and even on a good day, you and logic are
Oh!
what you just said.
Right.
Criminals have no recourse, and you two, you're criminals, big time.
How dare you?
Luckily, we have a very talented lawyer who has found a way to minimize the damage you've brought upon yourselves.
Oh, you're fired.
Oh, I quit already. No, I'm talking about Kim Wexler now. You're going to go back to her, you're going to apologize for your hasty decision to terminate her services, and you're going to fall on her mercy and take that deal.
We'll tell about the bribe you took.
You could do that. You absolutely could, and I'd be in a mess of trouble. A real pickle. But so would you, Mrs. Kettleman. Because right now, only Mr. Kettleman is on the hook for the whole embezzlement kerfluffle. But the bribe, we're back to calling it a bribe?
Right.
Yeah, that implicates you as well.
It does not. It was all me.
No, it wasn't.
Right.
I'll make sure everyone knows that.
Yep.
Look on the bright side, They
Sit
could
down real quick.
work out some kind of inter-prison visitation program. The occasional conjugal. Maybe it won't be all bad.
Conjugal visits. Yeah. Conjugal visits. Can't wait till Saturday.
You'll probably wind up running your own gang. What you folks need to know about me? I got nothing to lose.
Right.
Christ, you should see my office.
No, it's not over. Let's find another lawyer.
Betsy.
No. We don't have to put up with this. I will not be treated this way.
Betsy. You kids. We have to do this for the kids. They can't lose us both.
All the boxes back.
Lord, he took him into his car.
One last look at it, huh?
Yeah.
Law offices of James M. McGill, how may I direct your call?
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, so this one was based on just them, the couple themselves just getting out of the bind that they put themselves in. The fake kidnapping of the family and them camping outside behind the house. But it started with Mike, our hitman. Or what I used to call him, the cleaner man?
Cleaner.
The cleaner.
Yeah.
Him sitting on the bench with Saul and giving the notepad back to the police officers from Philly. But I think that Mike had a relationship with one of the police officers, not the younger one, the older one. And he said, so if we talk to your daughter-in-law, what will we find out? And she was like, he said, no, I don't know. I don't know what she's going to say. And it was basically because I think he sat down and talked to her and told her about what his son was doing and what he was doing up until the point that he died or was killed. So it went from that to them being in the lawyer's office and talking to Kim at HHM. HH&M. And she was giving him a perfectly good deal, but the wife is delusional or something. Buddy. And he was like Saul said, the place of logical and, what do you say, logical and where you and logical meet. Yeah. Basically out the door, because she kept saying there is no money. There is no money. There is no money. What money? What money? We didn't take no money. No deal. We're not taking a deal. So they didn't want for him to go and do prison time. I mean, course, you don't want to do prison time, but you did something that you had no business doing. You took somebody else's money. You can't do that. And they sitting up here with the cash in the house at that. But they didn't want to take the deal, so they fired her, and then they went back to Saul. And Saul was like, at a diner, was like, why are we meeting? And they were like, yeah, so we don't have any money. We didn't take any money, so we want to make sure that you can get us off and not have us to do any time. He was like, what are you talking about? You bribed me. You have the money. And she was like, no, what money? There is no money. So she said, at the end of that, after she said there was no money, she said, well, we're going to have to do this deal, and it has to be all the money. That means he would have to give his money up too. Even after saying that they didn't have the money. It was just a little awkward for her to keep saying that, knowing that they took the money, because physically they could see it. He could see it. So he called Mike and was like, hey, can you do this? And he went and took the money from their house.
Right.
Well, he took one stash of the money. It was probably like maybe $1,500, maybe $3,000 in that. That was probably more than that. $10,000 in that little stack. And he sprayed it so that he could see with the
UV lighting.
Yeah, with the UV lighting in the house. And they had fingerprints everywhere to show him right where the money was. And it was underneath the sink upstairs. He took that money and went to Saul. Saul put the rest of his money back in there, and he didn't spend any, evidently. So he took that and he was taking it to the DA's office for real. And that was going to be part of the no money, no file, no found type deal. So he goes to see them at their house the day after. The day after Mike had did that. And was like, yeah, so we want to talk about the money. And she was like, what money? He was like, oh, we're back on that again. So the money that's upstairs in your upstairs bathroom underneath the sink. And he was like, the husband was like, what? And she just took off running to go see if the money was there. The money was gone. They took the money. How dare you? We're going to call the police. Yeah. Okay, right. So you stole money. Well, you're a thief. Yeah, well, it takes one to know one. Long story short, he told him, this is what you're going to do. You're going to go back to Kim and H&M. You're going to take that deal, and that's going to be the end of it. The husband came to his senses. He said, you know what? Let's just take the deal. I'd rather just do this, and so that the kids can at least have one parent. Because with the bribe, it would have made her guilty as well, and both of them would have been locked up.
Yeah. And early in the episode, Chuck had been going outside, trying to, adapt to the sun, to being outside, trying to build up his tolerance. So he said it was up to 2 minutes. So man, made Saul's day. He was like, after being in the hospital and everything, and I need to go back to work. I need to build my tolerance up. So Chuck has been working on that. And in the meantime, Saul gave him some work.
Gave him some files,
right.
put in his house to the store. And he knew that he was going to look into it because that's what the lawyers do. Right.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it for that episode.
Yeah, that was it.
All right.
Good catch.
So let's know what you guys thought of that episode. We'll see y'all next time.
Yep.
We love y'all.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, wake up!